Hi everyone, my name is Jiarong Chen. Today I'm going to talk about the use of excimer laser in biomedicine. My article is the optical patchomagic custom excimer laser assists lamellar keratoplasty for the surgical treatment of keratoconus. Here is my email address. If you have any question, please feel free to email me. Here are the authors of this article, and this paper is published in 2012. First, I'm going to talk about what keratoconus is. Keratoconus is the structural changes in the cornea of the eyes. These two images here explain the difference between the normal eyes and keratoconus. Here, this is the cornea of the normal eyes, and it has a uniform ellipsoidal shape. This is what we see in real life. For those people with keratoconus, their cornea will have a conical shape, and those people will see multiple images at the same time. Just imagine if I'm driving a car and I see multiple incoming cars at the same time. It's really dangerous. Actually, there are two ways to correct the keratoconus, and then those people can drive safely and function normally. The first one is to use the corrective lens in the glass. And in this presentation, I'm going to focus on the second one, which is the lamellar keratoplasty. Lamellar keratoplasty is a surgery, and in principle, it is to remove the bad corneal tissue and replace a healthy donor cornea. When laser didn't come into the play of this surgery, hand dissection is a really difficult procedure. The doctors have to cut the cornea by a knife, and the doctor have to perform the surgery carefully and precisely. Otherwise, the cornea of the patient is damaged, and then the patient has to go through another surgery, which is called penetrating keratoplasty. In short, it is called PKP. In this surgery, the patient have to replace the whole donor cornea. Here I'm going to briefly introduce what is excimer laser and its applications on the corneal lamellar ablation. The excimer laser uses a combination of a noble gas and a reactive gas. Under appropriate condition of electricity and high pressure, the excimer lasers are created, and they can send light in ultraviolet ranges. The wavelength is between 126 nanometers and 351 nanometers. Because the ultraviolet light from the excimer laser is well absorbed by biological matter and organic compounds. Remember the hand dissection of the cornea that I just talked about? Why now I don't have to cut the cornea by a knife? The excimer laser can do that for us. The excimer laser has enough energy to disrupt the molecular bones of the surface, and then it can separate the cornea through ablation rather than cutting by a knife. And the most powerful property of the excimer laser is that it can remove the layers of the surface with low changes to the remaining material. This is the power of the excimer laser, and this is why we can apply the excimer laser on the corneal lamellar ablation. In the study of this article, it was to evaluate the functional results of treating keratoconus patients with custom excimer laser assist lamellar keratoplasty. Those patients were between December 2006 and March 2010, and this study was approved by School of Medicine at University in Italy. All the patients have to run through eyes examination before and after the surgery, and those surgeries are performed by the same surgeon and at the same platform. Here, I'm going to do a brief introduction on the platform. The company is called the Iris Technologies, and it is in Italy. They focus on the corneal surgery since 1996, and they invent a platform. It is called the Iris Zoo Integrated Platform, and this platform is going to do the corneal lamellar ablation. As I have said before, the patients have to run through eyes examinations between the surgery. Those data of the eyes examinations will import into the data source of the platform, and then the system of the platform will have a surgical plan for the patients. And then the platform can control the constant fluence delivered per area to assure the precision of the ablation depth by using the high-frequency excimer laser. Here is the general information of the excimer laser. The Gaussian flying spot size is 650 micrometers, and the wavelength of the excimer laser is 1000 Hz. The wavelength is 193 nanometers. In this slide, I will explain the procedures of doing the lamellar keratoplasty by the custom excimer laser. On the left side here is the side view of the patient's cornea. In image A here, the excimer lasers are sent downward straight to the surface of the cornea. By the calculations of the software, the cornea will finally becomes like this, which is image C. On the right side, it is the donor lamellar preparation. The platform abrades the donor cornea. Based on the calculations, the platform will abrade the two sides of the donor lamellar cornea. Then the doctors will insert it into the patient's cornea so that it can restore the thickness of the patient's cornea. In this study, there are 43 keratoconus patients were involved, and 43 patients attend the 12-month follow-up, and 35 patients attend the 2 years follow-up examinations. And those examinations includes visual acuity, refraction, corneal topography, and corneal structure. First, I'm going to talk about what is visual acuity. A visual acuity is a measure of the eyes. As you can see here, we have a 20/20. A visual acuity of 20/20 is frequently described as meaning that a person can see detail from 20 feet away, the same as a person with normal eyes will see from 20 feet. If a person has a visual acuity of 20/200, which is here, it means that it can see detail from 20 feet away, the same as a person with normal eyes would see it from 20 feet away. So here the black column means the pre-operate examination before the surgery, and on the gray, white, and yellow and blue columns means the post-operate examination after the surgeries. And as you can see, before the surgeries, the correct distance visual acuity is really bad. But after the surgeries, 24 months later, lots of people can have a visual acuity of 20/20, which is really good result. Next, I'm going to talk about refraction, corneal topography, and corneal structure. Refraction. What refraction means is that if you do not have 20/20 vision, your eye will you have what is called a refractive error. A refractive error means that the light is not bending properly when it passes through the cornea and the retina of your eyes. And then the result is that the mean finished refraction is decreased from pre-operative to 2 years post-operatively. And the other one is the corneal topography. It is a medical imaging technique for mapping the surface curvature of cornea. The mean average keratometric readings on corneal topography were statistically significantly decreased from pre-operative at all post-operative visits. During the follow-up, the corneal patterns remained stable in all eyes and no substantial changes were noted. And the last one is the corneal structure. The examination shows that there is no significant changes in the corneal thickness occur from 3 months to the end of the follow-ups. In conclusion, the optical pachymetric custom excimer laser assist lamellar keratoplasty can be considered as a useful surgical technique for the treatment of selected cases of keratoconus. This concludes my presentation. Thank you so much.